task force with the president coming in and opening up those briefings and then answering a bunch of questions on coronavirus?
The problem with, what Sanjay said was absolutely right. We should be hearing from the president. The problem is those coronavirus task force briefings are so disorganized and so uninformative. They've never been able to step up and say, okay, these are the three big problems that we're facing. Here's what's going to happen if we don't do anything, and this is what we're going to do about them. I once said that if my first year graduate student gave that presentation that the coronavirus task force briefings were like, I'd have to have a conversation with my graduate student, because they're just so poorly done and so uninformative. Next week, Wolf, I'm going to come out with a document that gives a prescription for the nation about what I think needs to be done now to rescue the country, at least for a few months. And maybe that will give them something to respond to. It's by no means a perfect document. It's sort of high level and not a lot of details, but it'll at least put something out there. The country is awash in virus, and the deaths are rising precipitously. The ICU admissions, hospital staff's getting overwhelmed, hospital staffs are getting sick, and this is when the mortality really starts to skyrocket, when we're unable to take care of our ICU patients. And we saw this in Spain, saw it in Italy, New York, now we're going to see it here in the South.
Every